Hello, this is Jeffrey Kendall Pelican in the Wilderness. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen my videos before, this is background. If you've watched my videos, this is review. I had a learning disability, dyslexia. My parents chose not to get me help. My dad repeatedly told me, you can't, until the message had been imprinted on me and became, I can't. My mom repeatedly told me, you are not, until the message imprinted on me became, I am not, the lack of a self-identity. Well, these three things did not bloom or mature all at once. It took time for these problems to grow in me and become problems. Academically, in third grade, I remember when I got my first grade that was less than an A. It confused me. I didn't understand it. Between third and fourth grade, somehow I seemed to forget everything I learned before, or at least that's what I thought when I entered fourth grade. In fourth grade, I felt like I was starting over academically, starting anew. The frustrations began, the struggles began. Fourth grade was at Oak Hill Elementary School. My mom transferred me over to Mountain View Elementary School because that was in town. She didn't want me to be in a country school, which doesn't make any sense to me, but that was the decision she made. My first report card from fifth grade at Mountain View Elementary School was a disaster. I do not remember the grades, but I remember my mom's explosion. It was unlike any explosion that she had loosed before. It was traumatic. In the house when she exploded. Well, she immediately put me in the car, drove me over to the school, venting anger the entire ride. When we got out of the car and we walked into school, I was looking at us walking into the school from my left. I watched us go into the school, and I remember as I was physically walking into the school, I glanced over to the left because I was looking at myself from that vantage point. It was a dissociative episode. But that was brief because the walk to the school was brief because my mom stormed in. She demanded a meeting with the principal and the teacher, and the four of us were in the principal's office. The stress and the trauma of my mom's anger in that meeting was so great. I looked down at myself and the other people in the meeting from the ceiling. I remember sitting in a chair looking up at the ceiling while I was in the ceiling looking down at myself. This was a major dissociative episode. It takes a lot of trauma, a lot of stress, a lot of intense trauma, intense stress to cause a child to have a dissociative episode. I don't think it was just trauma or stress. I think what I experienced was also abuse. My mom had the capacity to mete out that type of trauma, that type of harm to me. If you think we should speak up about abuse, please subscribe to my channel and support my efforts. If you think my stories will help someone, please like my video, comment on it, and share it.